Hello everyone. Hope you all have a really nice week so far, and I hope you all are enjoying the weekend. Today is Saturday and we have a special guest. I'm just kidding. We are going to continue our little work of Christmas for the contest of Gear Frontline 2. So, a little music. Perfect. Okay, so as I was saying, we were making maybe lower the music a little bit. Yeah, that's a little more. Okay. If it's too loud, just tell me. Or if it's not so loud, I could turn it on up a little more. So, it's time to continue the temple. Sim there. And now let me move this. There. And then, okay, we're going to make it smaller. Perfect. Okay, so as you can appreciate, this is how much I advance. You can notice the little texture that I add to some parts, but I have not finished everything, and that is what we are here for. I'm going to make this disappear for now, and what I have to finish now is this part, the body itself. And I was procrastinating a little bit and didn't finish the eyes, but we will see how I do that later. For now, let's finish this. To finish, of course, we have to go to edit mode. Here, what we will have to do is add a new material. We move this and we assign. What we are going to assign is fabric pants. We are going to make a copy of this. And we are going to name this shirt. There. So why we make a copy of the same material? Because if I assign the same material for every piece of cloth, if I modify the material, then it will change to anything that was used that material for. So we make a copy and an independent copy of that, so we can use it here without altering any other part that we want to keep it. And okay, now we have to check these things here. There is something there? Yeah. We have that. And now, oh, we have to select these two parts. Perfect. Now we have all that select. We have to do the same thing here. We select those. We have to select them because those are the part that will be add the new texture. In here, here, and here. And finally, but not less, we have to add the texture to this part. Okay, everything is select. Oh wait, now we have to select this part. Perfect. Now that everything is properly select, we have to assign. We have to assign this thing. And as you can see, it changed everything to one monocolor thing. And that it's fine. But we are not going to stop there. We have to there. Dun, dun. We could leave this here. We have to. Oops. We have to check if it was added correctly. Yeah, I assume that there is no problem. The structure scene is quite simple. It doesn't bother the, should I say, it molds very well the fabric, so I don't have to add seams to fix the material. Okay, we're going back to what we want to do here. And let's check our little model. Not that one, this one. Sadly, we have to make a few changes. We have to personally check on the colors of the hand, the skirt, that kind of things. For now, the arm stays the same. Give me a second, I will. Okay. This part have to be white. This was mustard, blue and white. This was the other white. to change this to white, so how do we do this? Got to go to shading. And let's see. We have to create another one. Cloth fabric shirt, the same. We make a copy of this and we name this white. The parts are already selected, so we just need to assign and change the color to white. Perfect. Now this is tedious, but we have to do it. Oops. No, I skipped this. We can... I used this color previously, so now we can delete them. Let's move down the pants to the blue tie. The blue tie, I'll leave that for now. Okay, shading again. Enter edit mode. Now, oops. Now the next part had to be this. Will be the tie with this part. And this is all the blue stuff. We create another one. Shirt. We duplicate once again. We will name it tie or blue tie. We assign the new texture, and now we change the color. And give me a second. I did something terrible. And dun, going on reto. Okay, that's the maximum. I guess I will just have to make this the hard way. It's around there. The color is stronger around there. Now it has to be darker. A bit more darker. Okay, that should be around the color. Now we are going for the gloves. Gloves. There, and oops. The gloves has a mustard color. Let's see if there's anything. No, only the gloves will have that color. Dun, dun, dun. So as previously done, we will make another one. If I only knew a better way to do this, or maybe there is no better way. So I will keep going through this. Check. We put blue tie. We make a copy. We add gloves. We assign. And now we change this to the mustard color. Kind. I think that is about the color. Yeah, that should be the color. Cool. Okay, last part. This... yeah, the first one is silver. Just to make sure I didn't select anything else. This with the silver. These things are also silver. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Same as before, there is no trick here. We make another one. For convenience, only we move it to the top. And choose a new one. Be this same. We copy that. We change the name to silver. And we put this colors thing here. And that's silver enough, I think. Oh wait. I did not assign the color there. So perfect. Okay, next part is the gold. We're almost there. We almost have this finished. Going here. Dun, dun. Perfect. We make a new one. We it's same, doesn't matter. We copy. We change the color, the name, to gold. We assign the texture and we change this to gold. What is a gold color? I think that is a gold color. Close enough. It looks so great. We're going to the layout. We have to. We are exit the edit mode. It looks so great. I don't feel like bothering with, you know, oh, token, we can drop this, not use anymore. We can add a texture here also. We enter edit. No problem. Dun. Could be this one. Fine. Assign. But we are going to make a copy of this. Name a clip. We assign again, just to make sure. And we have to change the color of this, going to shading. It's a more, had to be a more pinkish color. Yeah, it does look good. You can eliminate that. It's really tiny. Actually, we can go to UV editing. Yeah, that's about it. Because a lot of this stuff get compact because of the size of the mesh. So we have to change a little bit so it look like it's of the same size that the rest of the doll. Not just a fabric in miniature. Okay. Now we move to layout. I wonder if I have to make this bigger. I change this. I'll have to change both. So the question, why will make this bigger? Because the form itself is chibi, like those miniature looking characters. So in those cases, sometimes small details have to be enhanced to make the proper realism. There. I'm going to put this here. Should I actually put this about there? Okay. The other part that we have to edit this. Haven't touched this. We have to give it a color. It's already like gray, but we have to turn this into silver. So what we are going to do is, of course, clicking material. Can do this here anyway. Gold, and choose this. And once already created, we are going to make a copy of this, and we eliminate all that, and we add silver. We are going to shading there. Gazzini is already of gold color. Will not change anything, so what we have to do here is create a mixed color here, and this will be the silver. We amplify the factor so the new color remains as primary, and we have all silver. Now we do the same here. We add a new one, and it will be silver. This looks so good. You know, I think I will, because I was kind of lazy to investigate the issue with the eye. But maybe I could just make the eyes like, well, you know, apart. For example, we can try it with a circle. Now there, we rotate this, we move here, we move top, we move here, we make this smaller. We have a reference, we can check it, quite big. What we have to do is, oops, they had to be on edit mode. There we go. Exit edit mode. We can move this closer. We will add a modifier, a solidify. We're going to offset there. Look okay. The eyes are kind of yellow. We're going to add a simple material of color. This there. We can duplicate this. We move it here. Can duplicate this again. We move it here. There. Have to how they did this again. It overlaps. We can overlap these two. And see how it will look like. We have to make a change here. We are going to make the blush. What up? Oh hell. Okay, that is my fault. Now what I'm going to delete this. We're going to around there. I think I was around there. Now I make another copy, go in there. New material, new blush, bluch, I mean. I'm going to enter edit mode. We're going to assign this. Exit. Delete this. Fuck. Okay, now delete this. And we have the flute. Let's see. They're up the bot side. Same side, I mean. The difference is that we have to move this a little there. Can move this here or here. We'll move this. There. Is it really looking like? It's looking hilarious. There, we move here. Can move this to the other side a little more. Hello, Mr. Bodoke, how are you doing? It's good to see you here. Now I want to hide that a little bit, but how do I do this? To hide the blush more behind, I may need to increase the size about there. That hide the blush like the example. The eyes are still visible, but the clouds. Where is the clip? Open, choose clip. How are we doing in the tournament? Are we doing good or not? I think that Theo misread one of my game when I check it. Unless I'm losing my mind. Let's hide the hair. This. Okay, plain. Have to change the name to hair clip 1. Clip 2. There we go. Now we... Oops. Perfect. There we go. Now it looks more properly. could even try to hide this more. If we... that's perfect to hear. Okay. Because, I mean, the punctuation, I think it was good, but it was correct, I mean. But I played 3 games and there was another game that counted there. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I could try to hide the blush a little more. Maybe make it in a bit more rosy. Let's do it. We move this. There. And there. Okay, we can make this more rosy. There we go. It looks so good. But I missed something. Oh, okay. When the classification ends, do I have until tomorrow or something? Ok, perfecto. Después del stream yo creo que tal vez vaya a tratar de hacer alguna otra partida, si es que todavía hay gente alrededor. Los de Oceanía todavía tienen hartos juegos pendientes, me tinca, así que igual podría quedarme un poco más tarde. Sí, o sea, la idea es tratar de calificar. Y así nos tomamos todo. Ya, dale. Entonces, sí. Después del stream me trato de jugar otra partida. Okay, so I like the colors, but I forgot that I have to follow the logic. If everything has the fabric kind of material, I have to apply the material also to the eyes and blush. The same way I did the clips, sadly. So, new. Here I make a copy, I change. I name this eyes color. And enter. To apply this, actually no, before applying, maybe I can, there, yeah, that's what I want. How I should do this, perfect. Now we can assign the color. Perfect. And we had to change this and you eat it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Let's see. In edit mode, we'll check all this. And this is strange, honestly. I added the material, but why does it look like a single point? That part I don't understand. Well, that's fuck up. I guess I will have to leave it like that. Same here. Copy. Blush. Blush. Shading. Have the blush. And we assign this on edit. Am I still in edit mode? No. Editing mode. Flat. Assign. Layout. I will just leave it like that, honestly. I could also add the mode, but nah, not today. No, that will be kind of annoying. So with this, we pretty much finish the doll. Luxurious. And you can all admire the similitude. Oops. There. It looks pretty close. I like how it ended. Okay, but we are not finished just yet. So what we have to do now, it's save, of course. Perfect. Not that we have the Ruchi done. Oops. forgot this. Smooth. Going to smooth this stuff too. These two. If I remember, the eyes of this creature were pointing inwards a little bit. So let's just a little bit there. There we go. Good. I will leave that like that, honestly. Like something additional. It looks very cute. Okay, so we have the plushie. I have to add this. The first one, I need one. I two. It is important to name properly the mesh that you use. Plush too, so you don't get lost with all the stuff. And I will move this to here. There. Okay, we have the plushie. But there is something that had to be changed here. And is, as a reference, I have this. I have a Christmas tree. It's about this size. How it is a reference? Because if we click here and we go here, we can see the size, the dimensions of the object. And you can see it's about 4 meters long. And now we put the plushie. Can you imagine how big this is? So to fix that, we hide, seeing that we don't want to move. We click everything, and unfortunately it's not a single object, so I cannot change everything. I mean, I can change everything, but I can, like, okay, how do I explain it? Here in item, you can see the dimension of this whole mesh. If I want to change the dimension, I can, for example, this is 2 meters tall, I can turn this into 1 meter. And that cannot be done because, I mean, it can be done in one object, but not everything. So we have to change the side like this. We put the tree for comparison, and that's look about right. To make this like a nice stuff, we are going to leave the doll as if it's like 2 meters tall or a little more. We move this lower. Oh, that's not good. Let's hide that. this lower. We mount this here, and we enter there. Remove at least. Yeah, can leave this here. I will make the better change later, like the composition and everything. Hello, Mr. Laulisk. How are you doing today? And for me, I'm doing fine. I'm having a great time. You can see I finished my little plushie here. It looks very cute. I'm debating if I should add a mouth, but just like this, it's pretty charming today, in my opinion. And I have my Christmas tree here. Now I have to start making the stuff that I want. It will be a simple room. Now this will be a simple room. And the room doesn't need to be perfect. Oh well, we have to celebrate Christmas early, so Christmas doesn't catch up with our guard lower. There is really a lot to prepare. We make a copy, we move it here, we rotate here. And where are you, so? Maybe I can turn your move a bit higher. A bit of classical music. Actually, this might be overly complicated. I could just make a cube, you know. Cube. We make the cube bigger. We go a little up. The plushie. Let's enter edit mode. We can insert face. Here. Can move this here. Can make it a little bigger. like an entrance. And now we can just delete this only face. Can delete this also. Only face. There we go. We can delete the plane. We don't need them. So, oh no, it's okay, just kinda overwhelmed, but I like watching here. By the way, what's the name of the upside for art? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Being overwhelmed, sometimes it's happen. Have to keep this kind of control by taking the measure of relaxing. Let's lower this a little bit. What do you mean with the side of art? Do you mean the contest that I'm trying to participate? Okay. Let me share you the link. Give me a second. So you don't meet this. There we go. It is a software named Blender that you use to make simple art of 3D. You can also use this tool to make animation, but I'm not that good. The simple thing that I do is just moving the camera. It's like the only animation I can make so far. And it is a very useful tool, software, I mean. Okay. Normally I will make here like a little window or something, but we move this a bit more there. Maybe I can turn this, no, not there, a little wider. Okay, that will be no, technically I should separate. Yeah, I will have to separate this. Let's enter to here. I want to delete this. Dissolve edge. Oh, that is at the bottom. Update there. Same here, I have to dissolve this. I don't know what I made that. Misclicked something. Okay. Now what we have to do here is separate this stuff. we are going to make a separation for selection. In interactive mode, we are going to select this and a subdivision 1, 2. And now we can add a texture. We're going to here. We are going to select the free stuff. And we have something perfect here. There we go. And yes, exactly, and you're welcome. I can just... initially I want to just make the doll and submit it, but since we are run around the Christmas, I think in terms of composition, it's better to add a background, an ambient, to put the doll in context. So I want to make like a little living room, put the Christmas tree here, have the doll here, like the doll is a present of some kind in Christmas. Then that's the idea that I want to project. And okay, we have yeah, have our floor, wooden floor, the cube will be just what material I could use this. Maybe this. It looked terrible, but it's no problem. I have to enter edit mode. I'm going to click this there and there. These three edges. I'm going to mark the seam. If you want to start making 3D models like I do, just an advice that do not desperate. The curve of learning is quite high and long, so you have to take a lot of time to learn everything. Wait, I have to... No, there. Right the scale. Perfect. And wrap. No, it's... If I add another one here. Cool. Now we have to go to there. Oops. There we go. Look terrible. I will have to move everything. Now there. No, please, just try it. It is really rewarding to learn to do this kind of stuff. When I'm going to clear this seam, I'm going to add the seam here. Let's cover there. And wrap. Not yet. Oops. Here, there, and wrap. Okay, it's taking form. Maybe I really just have to do this. Yeah, that's better. So, how long did you learn it? Let's see. I consider myself still a beginner, honestly. But I have been practice, or should I say I start learning about a year ago. But I haven't done this intensely or in a hard way. I have been quite lazy with my time. So I don't know if you could consider my experience a whole year or less than a year. Yeah, that's something was missing here. A subdivision surface. Look, and nah, or maybe yes. To be honest, I'm not so sure. Honestly, I consider that I should have done it with study this more seriously to make this more worth it. Because if you consider that I learned a lot, even if I did not practice intensively, then imagine how much I will know, or in a expertise, if I had done it seriously from the start. So it's kind of regrettable, but the payoff will have been so great that I'll regret it a little bit. And yes, well, it's not like I'm doing bad, but it could have been in introspective a lot more better. So if you want to get into this as a hobby or some kind of just curiosity, you could just take your time like I did. But if you want to take a step further than this, I think I recommend totally to study more seriously, to make the most of it. It's looking pretty well. And now I want to add a carpet. I see. Yeah, I know that when learning a new skill or some kind, it's always kind of difficult to keep going. And I don't blame you for that. I can blame myself for what I did. So even if I regret it a little bit, because it is just like you said, you were a bit overwhelmed. So learning a new skill, it's also kind of overwhelming. The dedication one have to put into it could be very high or not, depending on how you receive all the knowledge. Okay, this is looking great. I'm going to there. I want to make a little carpet here. Jump in there. Okay. Texture, what we can do here. I think there was one for like a towel. Next one. Oh, could be this one. It's worth trying and see how it looks like. Oops. Doesn't look like any different. Shading. Not looking like I want to. Let's try something else here. Going to make... no, not that. I'm going to make a plane. Going to scale it a little bit. There, over here, here, and we are going to add a modified subdivision surface. We're going to add there, and to modify this more. Now we can add here. Going to do it here, probably. Okay, I think I have to. It's not looking that bad. I'm going to apply this here. Oops. Oops, I have to apply the scale and wrap. Okay, this is looking not bad. Well, this is supposed to be a carpet, but it doesn't look very good. Maybe I can turn this a little more roundy as I want it. Nice. I'm going to smooth this. I think it looks good enough. But it looks pretty big. UV. Going to break everything. Make this smaller. Okay. They have to be smaller because normally this kind of details are a bit hard to appreciate the simple eye. But to make it even smaller. Okay, perfect. I'd love it to make this. Maybe I could also. Okay, apply. Perfect. Maybe I can make this a little more entertaining. No, I will leave it that way. It's not okay to overcomplicate things. Okay, so we have our plushie, we have the tree with the presents, we have our carpet, our room with the walls, the floor. That actually I want to change the floor a little bit in shading. This color. We're going to thank you, Mr. Laulix. Yeah, the idea is that, well, as Christmas, you have to give a sense of warmth, coziness. Yeah, warm color is there, perfect. Okay, cube, we'll rename it as wall. Christmas is there. The carpet was added here. Carpet to move this to room. And there is one last thing that I want to do. The ultimate, you know what, I'm going to search for a reference here. Christmas 3 million. There is something very common in Christmas. And like right now, I just search for something very simple. I searched, what did I search? Cozy Christmas tree living room. And like half or more than half the pictures that it shows on the search are with a fireplace. See, we have a fireplace. I would love to make windows, but the windows are kind of difficult because of the glass. So I want to pass on that. but the fireplace is quite manageable, so I will try to make that. I have done it before. It takes a little time. For that, we have to hide this stuff so it doesn't bother us. Carpet. I'm going to... Should I leave? Yeah, I will leave the rest. Okay, so we are going to make the fireplace with a simple cube. All start with a cube. We're going to white this here. We're going to white it there. Wider there. There. And of course we have to... Actually it's not necessary, but we could, while making this, we can check time to time on the size. Example, this is too high. Should be a little less there. Now a bit higher. Yeah, that is a nice side. 8. Okay. So what kind of fireplace we will make? Ta-na-na. No. I mean the form. For example, in this me here. No. But there we go. Like in this fireplace is like only that part, the front part, and the escape of the smoke and all that is hidden behind walls. I don't know the part of a fireplace, but it will be the front and the tower on the back. It could be all be viewed or not, depending on the style that I want to follow. Here we can make a subdivision and another subdivision. can take this, for example, or a little more. I'm going to make this part there. I'm going to take all now here. Maybe that, or really I could just take this. I think I could take that only. Then I extrude and make this here. Oh hell. I hate this. Okay. Okay. It was okay. It was this part that messed up things. Should I take all this? Wonder. I take this. None of that is necessary. Base. I grab this. None of this will be visible. None of this stuff will be visible on the picture once taken, so perfect. Now we can turn back here. We're going to hide this. I'm going to screw it a little. Oh, that's... Oh, got this. There we go. To extrude again. Change the side, extrude. About there, a little more. And now, extrude again, change side, and we're going here. Perfect. Finally, here, to take this, all this, and we're going to extrude here. We're going to take this. We're going to delete only faces, and we leave that there. And I should actually delete the edge too. There. And let's see if we can perfect. And with this, oh, what is this? Vertex. Okay. We have to extrude this a little bit to the inside. We extrude again. And there. Perfect. And it doesn't look okay. With that we have like a very a very simple front for the fireplace. Can I look it a bit weird, but okay. Thank you. I think I have done like 3 fireplaces in Blender so far, and each one always end different of the other. We want to add there. Dun, dun. Wonder if I should add something else. So for this kind of thing, it's always to check the reference. Well, by the way, this is certainly the reference I have here is probably made by AA. Like, who the hell put a bunch of books just in front of a fireplace? But the logic is there. You see that the fireplace is a bit deeper on the front, and the part externally has some reliefs. So we are going to try to imit that a little bit. Okay. I'm going to add this. We're going to add one there. We're going to add one there. Oh, strange. Not that strange. That doesn't matter. I can for this a bit. Taking this part and this, and I can make. Oh wait. No. Oh, strange way I can. I can take this all down. It's not making a bird. Let's see if I can make one here. And here. Let me look for the command. I was pretty sure it was F. Yeah, I was there. It was weird that now I can. Perfect. Now I have to do the same thing here. Subdivide and join. So what do I do this to make the relief? I can take all. Oh. I have to fix this on the faces. Dun, dun, dun. There. And there. Do the same here. Okay, now I can make the relief. There, 1, 2, 3, and extrude a little bit here. Oops, there we go. I can take this the same way. Screwed a little bit. Half. Perfect. Now you can notice the relief between all the parts. Okay, now that we played with the form a little bit, we can pass to apply the scale and add a match. I mean, texture. Almost there. Okay. We are going to start playing with this. We have to here. Oh, this one. Here and here. We're going to add a mark sim. Maybe also a mark sim here. No, not yet. Let's go slowly. I think I will need to add one here. Almost. Maybe these ones. I also have to add the sims here. That looks terrible. The front is looking better now here. Clear. Maxim. I add one here. Perfect. I will have to add one also here. The theme is something that I would like to say that you have to add as much as you need, but the idea is that you have to follow a logic on how to wrap this texture. But the most important part is that whatever you want to show, as long as it doesn't look weird, it's okay to do so. Okay. Then going to add this stuff here. Mark sim. Mark sim. We're going to add a mark sim here. And wrap. Mark sim there. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Same. Okay, the structure is turning complicated. So we have. Let me change the name for this to be that place. Front. We have a few options of continue making seams until we wrap this properly. In there. It looks better, but I still mess up the rest. The other solution is for this is to separate the mesh. So the wrap become a lot more easier to make. To mark a seam there. Mark seam y mark seam. With a bit of patience and a lot of seams, things start to look better. Could try to put this stuff here. Make a mark seam here inside. There. same here. Okay, I think I can leave this like that, but the last part will be to make this a lot more smaller. And there is the other problem. Let's see if we can grab this. Perfect. This I have to rotate it. Layout. Is look okay, I think? Look proper. The only thing that I don't like too much is that kind of the relief of the fireplace at the front. It kind of mimetizes with the ends. Let's see. No, I think it's okay, actually. Never mind. Oh, by the way, what you're looking here now is the renderized perspective. For example, in the material preview, we can see the object with the materials and the colors that we applied to them. But in rendered displays, we see this renderized, like the proper way or how it has to be look. Okay. Now that is mostly done, let's add the other stuff. Carpets, wall, Christmas tree. Select objects. We're going to move this. Okay. The Christmas tree. I'm going to select objects and move it here a bit. Here. We're taking a front part. Had to be more for hazard. It must not be too close to the fireplace. Now we take the plushie. We move this. Shouldn't be about this, I think. The perspective that I want to... Yeah, about this. We rotate this more here. There. We grab the tree once again. We move it a bit more closer. And the carpet had to be moved. It's too dangerous to keep it that close. It's okay to put it there. Christmas tree also had this. I can just make it bigger. Or not. It's a bit more. This had to be put there. Yeah, this is about the perspective that I want. This will look a bit weird, but seeing the idea of this thing was the plushie had to take priority on like this on the looks. And actually maybe I should add a ribbon. The way I will open the camera. To move this here. Rotate it. Leave it there for now. We're not done yet here. We're going to put a bit more of music. This Ghibli jazz. We are about to end this. The last detail that I will add should be accessories. Stuff that I'm going to hide this. Nope. This stuff and this here. I had to make a few logs. I will place a bit of fire inside, but that's overly complicated for me, so I will do it later following a tutorial. But what I can do now is certainly a few logs for the fire. A bit more there. See how it looks like inside. We can make this more longer. There. Yeah, that's about it. And we have a log here. We are not going to enter in too much detail because you won't be able to appreciate the details of the log because it will be more dark here. It will be hidden inside and with all the fire. Name log. New collection. Fireplace. I'm going to put all this inside. I'm going to duplicate this. 1, 2, 3. And now we put this inside. Going to rotate it. We're going there. The next one will be there. Move it down. We rotate it like this. So it touches like that. Like this. We have 2 logs. We need to there. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just the most important part is to have that sense of that is wood, of course. To rotate this here, there. Can move this a bit here. We can rotate this a little more. And the last wood. Where to put the last wood? I'm going to the other way. Yeah, like this. There. We rotate here. It's almost perfect. See, nah, it doesn't need to be over complicated. And I will leave the log name the same. We put the stuff again. Oh, what we can now is view navigation, flight navigation. Oops, there. And again, navigation, flight navigation. I learned this to. It is easy to control the perspective of the camera this way. Going to lower a bit here. No. Going. This will be what it will show. I may change the perspective a little bit later, but that is about it. And maybe I can do a little more. Honestly, I could make a ribbon. Like, this is a present. There we go. Not. Let's see, what is this? Or not. Let's see how this was done. Oh, that's overly complicated for me. How to make a ribbon? I want to make the ribbon like now on the stream. Oops, let's see what option we have on match. I think a torus will help. Let's see. There. Move there. There. We're going to make this smaller. Edit mode. Taurus. Actually not, I'm messing around because I already make a ribbon here. The blue cheek clouds. It's not there. In the gear. And there, the panda ribbon. It's not bad. I think I will just copy this. Oops, there. There's really no reason to make this overcomplicated, but I will make a few changes. Like here. Have to make this bigger, of course. Rotate. Oops. Thank you. Here. Oops. Okay. No, this part had to be changed. Before that. I will move these 3. Now this is kind of part of the clothes. I will name present ribbon. Two and present ribbon 3. Okay, that's better. Okay, we are going to enter here to sculpt mode. We're going to change this a little bit. Have the grab. We're going to move this. Just so it doesn't look the same the other one. Make a little inflate here. Dun, dun. Looking like some kind of I don't know the name. The hands of a crab, should I say? Well, I never had done a ribbon before, at least not in 3D. I wanted to make this more thin. Looking a bit weird, but it's, I think once I'm done with this, I have to change the perspective. Yeah, that's down there, inflate a bit there, inflate there, grab, and now we can draw a bit here. Lower. There. To make some reliefs, especially on this sun. This looks hilarious. Oh, na, 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 na. There. let's go back to object and see if we can make this looks properly. Like this. This. Have to move this also. Well, the ribbon doesn't look very good, but from the distance, I think the message cuts through. See if we can maybe make this a little bigger. No, if I make it too bigger, the terrible looks will be noticed. I really wanted to make example. If I make a copy of this, yeah, better not mess with this. I will leave that ribbon like that. Maybe I will change it later, I'm not so sure. It's looking good. Okay, then I will make wait, how long I've been? You know what? I will make just one more thing here. Any good fireplace has a few photos on the top. I want to add that, like some reference to the game. Okay, so we're going to make the photos. There had to be certainly a cube to move this lower. This had to be of this side. A bit taller. Going to edit mode. We're going to that insert face. Oops, no. What we have to do here is select one face only. And now we can do this. Perfect. Then I will replace that with a photo, but I want to make the frame at least. Got to do here two things. Here. Let's move this to the front. Actually not. What we're going to do here is rotate this. Move it to the front. And now we can rotate this here, like this, just a little bit. I can take this and this and hide there. Extrude this. I think that is the level. A bit higher. Okay. Finally, we're going to press this and screw just a little bit to the inside. We grab that, we rotate once again. Set the origin to geometry. We can delete all this stuff here. We don't need this. Adjust. Chat. I'm going to just delete this. Faces. I'm going to grab all this, create a new face. Perfect. And in that new face I will add later an image of the game. But there we go. With that we have a frame for a photo. I can... Where is this almaze? Fireplace. Yeah. Picture frame. Oops. This we can duplicate it. We move it here. We rotate it a little bit. And we can modify it. We make it a bit shorter and we make it wider. Wider. And with that we can have a picture of a panorama. I always will add there. And now save incremental. Okay. Okay, perfect. That will be for today. We'll save just what to make sure none of the thing that I did will go to waste. And now there. My little temple. But I'm working on something, so this temple I will modify later. Well, that was exhausting, but okay. And everyone, thanks for coming so far, thanks for talking, interacting. Today is 21 already, of December. And Christmas is just 2, 3 or 4 days away. So for all people, Merry Christmas. I hope you have an enjoyable time with your beloved ones. Your family, lovely friends, all of that. And well, again, thanks for coming. See you next time, Mr. Lawless. And thanks for the good wishes of Christmas. See you, take care of yourself, have a wonderful weekend.